Okay folks, I'm going to make a little flip book to go in this journal I'm making. I've got these Tim Holtz papers and I thought that would go nice with the journal that I'm making. So I'm going to use them because it's got the colours I want. It's got these, it's got a bit yellow, it's got a bit of pink, and it's got green. Yeah, so similar to, yeah, and it all blends in. So perfect. I thought I would use these. And because I want 12 by 12 as well to do this. Okay, so I've cut 2 pieces out and I wanted it double-sided as well. And I'm gonna score. Yeah, I need my big one for that, don't I? It's about 2 inches. So score at 2. Actually, I might do the thinner one now. Press too hard with that one now. 2 inches, 6 inches, and 10 inches. Right, because I actually want these 2 bits here, okay, there, to be 4 inches because that's the size of my journal I'm doing. My signatures are no bigger than 4 inches wide. Well, the cover might be 4 1/4, so that's why I'm doing that. Okay, so we do that. I know it covers this, but that's all right. We'll change that in a minute. Don't worry. Okay, that's going to be the inside of a pocket. Oh, I might do it the other way, yeah, actually. That's the same, isn't it? Yeah, that'll work. That's, yeah, no, that's it. That's far better. Okay, that's our pocket, and then we can decorate that. Yep, that's better that way. Okay, and the bit you trim off the top, keep that. Okay, because I need a strip to go down there, but I want more colour than that. Actually, that would be quite nice. 2 of those, haven't we? Okay, I want something about 1 inch there, because it's going to be doubled up. It's a tuck spot for when we do the next bit. And do I want it as wide as that? Not really. Okay, so I'm going to cut this to about 1 inch. All right, first, yeah, then I've got to see where I want this, because what I'm going to do here, I'm going to cut this down, but I'm going to have a, that might be my pocket, then that will tuck in under there. Right, let's see, I might want it from there. Sorry, I want that to go here. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. Okay, let me just go and sort that out, and then I know exactly where I want that, because I'm trying to make use of this pattern here. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I just had to do a few measurements because I knew what I wanted, but I didn't know the measurements. Right. Okay, so I want that about, scored it about 3.5. Okay, so we've got this one, haven't we, where we scored at 2, 6 and 10. Yeah, so we've both got 2 inches each side, and that's the middle. Yeah, so we've got our 2 flaps, right? And then this one, this is how I want, because this is going to tuck into this bit here. Okay, well, after I've shaped it, a bit like a matchbox thing. So I want this bit here to be 3.5. that. It'll all come together in a minute. I know it will. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to tuck that in there. This is going to be a pocket. Okay, there's a lot of pattern the same, but that's okay. We can decorate that pocket a bit by putting, you know, we can collage something. Oh, you could put a little belly band on that pocket or something like that to incorporate that colour. That's no problem at all. Yeah, we'll do something, don't worry. Okay. All I want is, this has got to be shaped. So I am going to fold that, not fold it, but just hold it together. Okay. And just shape these corners. Quite a deep one. I usually do it with my big scissors, that's all. Oh, there they are. You can draw around something, but I'm gonna come in about an inch in there, inch and a bit maybe, and then just take those off. Okay. As well, ink them up while I'm there. Okay, then we've got our shape there. Okay, this is going to sit and glued in there, like that. Yeah. Should be there. And then that will flip into here. So what I'm going to do here is ink down here. I can ink all of it, but just down, make sure it's that bit. Then a glue. I'm going to stitch mine, but I shall put a bit of. Oh, my size is 7 3/4 because my journal's not going to be, cover's not going to be no bigger than 8. So and I'm going to stitch down there. Okay. This is going to be a flap. Yeah. Yeah, if you wasn't stitching, I would glue down there as well. Okay, but I'm just going to stitch mine. Okay. Which I'll do in a second. Instead of doing this shut in a pocket, I'm going to keep this as a little flap. Have to open up. So, yeah, it's going to tuck in there nice. Okay, right. I'm going to just go and stitch around this little bit for a minute, okay? Okay, so this is how it's going to look. So all I done was, I didn't want the stitch in here. Okay, that's fine, because I wanted it to sort of blend into what we're doing here, which it does. So I stitched, not zigzag, because I didn't want to lose any much width to get this in. Okay, so I done straight stitch on the 2 ends and then zigzagged on that bit there. So that's now attached. Yeah, and we got a bit of a flip where we can tuck this in. Okay, what I feel is my pocket's a little bit too big inside, so that will sit in there. Hold on. Okay, and that will be glued down eventually there. All right, so when I looked at that, I thought that was quite a deep pocket, because normally I would fold that over. So I'm going to cut, oh, I don't know, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch off that. Okay. So what size was that piece of paper for that? It was 6.5, wasn't it? I cut that 6.5 by 7.5, because 7 3/4, sorry. So it will be 6 1/4. Let's try that. I'm going to take off. Oh, this only goes to 6, doesn't it? I think that's 6.5 actually. I'm just going to do it by eye. Actually, a little bit more. So our pocket now, maybe still even a bit more. No, I think we're all right. We just want to get something in there, don't we? Do you know what? I'm going to make that 2 inches because that's quite a nice size pocket. Okay, so I am going to take another 1/2 inch off that. So that will be 6. That's 6 now. So another 1/2 inch at 5.5. Okay, so when we cut this piece now, okay, we want it the height of our journal, which mine is 7 3/4 by 5.5. Okay, and then we can still score at 3 inches because that's what we need. 3.5 inches, that's the score line. Okay, so we score at 3.5, and then we're left with 2 inches for our pocket, which is going to go there. Because it's only 4 inches wide, we're not going to be able to get anything tucked in properly if this is too big. Yeah, okay, so what I'm going to do now is stitch along here. I'll get it all in and then you'll see what I mean. Okay, right, so we've stitched around that one there. Okay, just on there, and now I want to stitch all the way around this flap here as well. All right, before I do the stitching top and bottom. Okay, so that's all stitched around. All right, so what we've got to do now is stick this in. Let's say if I wasn't sewing, I would stick that bit in as well, which would stick there, but I'm not gonna. But I will show you where to put the glue. So I only put a little bit in just to hold it, and then you do your 3 sides. Okay, just pretend I'm doing that, and then a bit down there, and then you butt that up to the score line, but come away about 1 millimeter, and you can check, see what that's like. Okay, and this is our pocket, which I'm going to be stitching mine, so make sure it's all level. Yeah, okay. And that's going to tuck in now like that. Now that's all stitched. All right, and then we've got we've got a pocket here, which, so something like that could go in. It's a little bit too long. I'll cut it to that line there, so it goes in easily. Okay, could go in there like that. I want it brighter than that there. Right, then that goes in, flips over, and then that tucks in under there. Okay, like that. And then this one can be a pocket or a flip out. Okay, I'm not sure, and then we've got to decorate. The back's nice, then we have to decorate the front, and it's going to be a pocket there. So I've changed my mind. Okay, so if I do that 5 inches, then I'll put my little tabs in. So I did 5 inches, and then this is 1/2 inch. So that'll give me the pocket size of 4 inches. I could do a little bit at the bottom just to give a bit. I think I will. Just do a little one. It's about 3/8 of an inch there. Talk about doing things off the cuff. And then slightly mitre. There's a pocket there. I might put some lace on the top. Yeah, I am. That's great. So now I'm just going to stitch around the pocket. So what I do when I stick these in, okay, is I actually stitch around. Okay, so I sort of finished that as much as I'm going to do because I'm not sure where it's going to go in the journal. So that was just a piece of file folder, okay, and I just decorated that with a bit of the paper from what I'm using, and that was from the Thoughts of Summer. Okay, and then some little tickets. Okay, so that gets in there. Like so, and then we've got that here. That's just, like I said, I don't know what's going this side, so I'm leaving that. Okay, that comes out. And then that little journaling card there. Okay, and then that slips in there. Okay, and that's nice. Where's the other bits I've made so far? Made that, so that is going to be a flip, you know, for that side, and I don't mind a bit of lace hanging over, so that should be about the right length. Yeah. Okay, and then we've got this one as well. I think this one's a tiny bit shorter than that one. Like I say, it's all coming together nicely. And even if I put that there, that's working as well. Yep, like it. Okay. There'll be plain pages and everything in between, so, you know, I'm just doing bits and pieces at the moment, similar size and everything. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching then, and speak to you very soon. Bye.